Welcome back, Lake Forest Davidson. So you remember last week we talked about the list of five. Five people, about five, and these are people that we want to see God make an impact in their life. That these are people we deeply care about, and as we are journeying closer to God, as we're growing in our love of God and of other people, we want these folks as well to grow closer to God and grow in their love of other people. If you didn't see the video last week, you don't know what I'm talking about, and you need to go see the video from last week. It should be in your email. I sent it on Friday evening. Okay, so we've got our list of five. Two people who are Christians without a meaningful connection to a church. Three people who are not Christians. We're not trying to arm wrestle or hamstring anybody, trying to pull the wool over their eyes. We're just trying to be intentional to not journey closer to God by ourselves. So here's what I want you to do with that list of five. Those five people who are on that list of five. I want you to pray for them. I want you to pray for them. How do you pray? Well, prayer, as we say, is just talking to God. It's nothing more than that. It's nothing less than that. It's talking to God. A great way to pray for people is to think about, what do I most want for this person? What do I most hope God would do in this person's life? Maybe you want a person to experience peace, or you want them to have a reconciled relationship with someone. Maybe you want them to meet a Christian who helps overcome their stereotypes. What do you most want for that person? And then ask God for it. In Luke 18, starting in verse 1, there's a parable Jesus tells, the parable of the persistent widow. And the point of the parable is this: continue to ask God over and over for the things that you want. Be persistent in your prayers. And that's my hope for all of us, that we will be persistent in our prayers for our list of five. Sure, God heard us the first time, but He encourages us. Jesus Christ encourages us in Luke 18, be persistent in your prayers for everyone, but be persistent in your prayers for the people on your list of five. Ask God for the thing that you most want for that person. Decide what that thing is and then ask God for it. Be bold in asking God. And here's just a little wisdom I would pass along to you about your prayers. Be persistent. Keep praying persistently for what you want for the people on your list of five until one of three things happens. One, God answers yes and gives that thing that you've been praying for. Number two, God clearly answers no. I'm not going to give that thing that you're asking for. Or three, God changes your heart about what you most want for that person. God says yes, God says no, God changes your heart to ask for something else. Let's all continue to pray persistently for the folks who are on our list of five, bringing these dear people before God in prayer, holding them up there, and asking for what we most want to happen in their lives. It's a great privilege to journey alongside you. Oh, and by the way, the answer is AC/DC.